In this video, we're going to be giving you a review of Pegasus Airlines, which we flew from Karachi to Istanbul and then from Istanbul to Oslo. This is a little clip of my dad who's trying to get into the CIP lounge at Karachi airport, which I talked about in a previous video.
We're going to be going to Turkey, Istanbul. I've never been to any other country other than America, so this is going to be a really fun experience for me.
At Karachi airport, and I'm going to my gate, and this is the first time I've ever seen a whatever this thing is called. It's not even working. It's literally off, and everyone else is like walking on the side, but I chose this route. This is the gate we were waiting at for our flight, and in my opinion, it was really well decorated, very well facilitated, and it was also much cleaner than the one at Abu Dhabi, which we'll show you in a later video. Finally, after hours, we're finally boarding the plane. Our flight to Istanbul now awaits us. Once we got on board, I realized that it just wasn't as welcoming as Flyjana, and everything was also a bit dull and slightly dirty. This is before takeoff. We just got in our seats. I'm on the wing, which is not as bad as I thought it would be. One thing though, this is not as good as Flyjana's flight. There are some wear and tears in the seat, and they're not as comfortable. They don't recline at all. There is no button to recline. There's a tray table. They have some storage over here, a safety manual, and their menu, which obviously you need to pay for on the spot. Their menu didn't have much of a variety, but still everything looked amazing and it was quite cheap. Next, I decided to see what their entertainment system was like. To access this, you actually had to scan the QR code that was given at the back of your seat and also every other seat on the plane. Our route was from Karachi to Istanbul, so they did show us our route and every other destination that they operated to. And there were also a wide variety of movies and music to listen to, for which you actually had to pay €3. After about 5 tiring hours, we were finally about to land, and I caught this amazing view of the city of Istanbul. Landed in Istanbul. Now I'm headed to my next flight, which is at gate 307. In this plane, everything was more or less the same as the last flight, and once again, I was lucky enough to get the window seat. And finally, after a layover of about 2 hours, which felt like forever, we finally left for Norway. I found the time to review the bathroom, which was very clean. However, it was still pretty cramped. There was no nursing table, which I found in Flyjana. However, they still gave you soap and all the necessities that you needed. After I returned to my seat, the pilot announced that soon we'd be descending into Oslo, and right before that, I was able to capture this amazing view of some windmills. Finally, after a flight of about 3 hours, we were finally landing in Norway, the land of the midnight sun. And with that, I'd like to conclude this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you in our adventures of Norway.